welcome to Help for Homeowners Doing Short Sales. My name is Mark A. Stafford. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the Phoenix area, and I'm also the author of The Real Estate Agent's Guide to Doing Short Sales on the Equator website. This is the third video in this training series, and we are going to take a look at some good tips to help you find a really good short sale agent. And I do want to make one thing very clear, that not all real estate agents know how to do short sales. And I don't say that to slam any of my fellow agents, but to be good at short sales, you need to go above and beyond the normal training that an average real estate agent gets. If you hire an agent that hasn't done short sales before, you're increasing your chance of failure exponentially. These are my best tips and advice. Number one is, don't hire family, especially if your hardship is financially driven and your foreclosure date is looming. Nothing tears a family apart faster than problems not getting the short sale approved or problems with the bank, and having the real estate agent emotionally involved with you or somebody in your family or your house is not going to help matters at all. Trust me when I tell you, don't hire family. It's so much better to hire a neutral third party that's not emotionally attached to you or your house or anybody in your family. All right, with that being said, so how do you find this good short sale real estate agent? Well, a good website to start at is shortsalesuperstars.com. This is a free online resource that agents use to discuss how to do short sales with different lenders. And they also have a contact button, especially for homeowners looking to find a good and smart short sale real estate agent in their area. I highly advise that you, as hard as you worked to buy your home, that you work as hard, if not harder, and do more research to short sell your home. This is not some freebie thing that we can wave a magic wand and get this monkey off your back. It takes a lot of work. It takes people with skills over and above normal real estate to help you not go into foreclosure and, of course, get that massive credit hit. Another good resource is realtor.org or realtor.com. They're both good resources. One is tied to the National Association of Realtors. There is a contact form on there that you can submit a question. I just would maybe submit, say you live, in Phoenix, Arizona, wherever, and you're looking for a couple to maybe up to 5 real estate agents to talk to, and they will be more than happy to help you. All right. Let's say now you're talking to 2 or 3 or hopefully 5 real estate agents, and I highly recommend you interview them. First thing you want to do is ask them, how many short sales have you closed? And while you're interviewing the agent, if they start sidestepping any of these questions I'm going to tell you, thank them for their time, hang up, and go to the next agent. All right? So have them prove to you either with references from past clients that they've been able to get the short sale approved, or have them send you printouts from their MLS showing them as the agent and the short sale house closing. And I recommend that if you only have one loan, that you find somebody that has done at least 3, if not 5 short sales successfully. If you have 2 loans, I highly recommend you find somebody that has a minimum of 5 completed short sales, and hopefully at least 2 of those have been with 2 banks for the same short sale. All right, next question is, does the agent work alone or work with a team? Now this really doesn't matter, but some agents use a third-party negotiator, and which is fine, but now you want to find out, are you going to get charged an extra fee because they're using an attorney or a professional short sale negotiator to negotiate your short sale? My opinion is you should not have to pay any money. You're probably going to have to pay some money to one or more of your lenders to get your short sale approved, and you should not have to pay a third-party person to help negotiate. Next is you want to check to see how the agent advertises your home. And I hate to say this, but I see so many homes that are short sales on the MLS out here in Phoenix where the remarks say short sale, lender approval, and that's it. And half the time they don't even have a picture. This is bad, bad, bad marketing. That tells the whole world that the agent probably doesn't know what they're doing and it's just another short sale I'm listing that's gonna fail. Very, very important when the agent puts your house on the MLS that they focus on the home, not the fact that it's a short sale. Lots of pictures. You might even ask the agent if he does video tours. I myself shoot little digital video tours, put them up on YouTube, Vimeo, Vidler, all those free video sites. Helps drive more traffic, more buyers. With over 90% of all buyers today looking on the internet to find homes to buy, you need to have that house everywhere with a good description. So if the agent sends you MLS printouts of the short sales he's completed and you look in the remarks and it says short sale, lender approval, and nothing about the house, I can tell you that he is a lazy agent and that's not the person you're looking for. And here again, I'm not slamming any agents, but I see this all the time and they're not doing their poor distressed client any favors by giving below minimum listing information. I also recommend that you ask your agent if they post your house on, say, Craigslist or Backpage.com, the free sites. Make a picture flyer of the home, and by doing that they can post it multiple times per day. You want your house to be in front of as many eyes as possible. Next, you're going to want to check to see how many homes in your area that the agent has done as far as short sales. While I'm in the Phoenix area and I do homes for people way across town and I'm pretty familiar with Phoenix, still, if the agent has done, say he just moved into town, but he has done a few short sales in another state, obviously you want to get that verified and make sure that he or she is doing everything in their power to learn as much about the area as possible. A lot of times the comparables in certain neighborhoods are really widespread, especially if the area is older. That's another thing too. You want to make sure that the agent really knows how to determine market value of your home. Very, very important. If you don't know what market value is, your short sale is most likely going to fail because the bank's going to come back with some weird price that they want. You're going to get upset. Your agent's going to tell you that you're going to go to foreclosure or whatever because they want way too much. So it's very, very important that your agent knows how to determine market value and also work with the people that the bank will send out to take pictures of your home and evaluate your home. Very, very important. Next, you're going to want to make sure that the agent has good communication skills. Ask them questions like, once we get an offer, how many times a week do you contact me, the buyer, and the lender? And that should be at least once a week. Even if there's no update from the lender, which will typically take 30 to 45 days after you submit your first offer, you still want the agent to communicate with the buyer and yourself and give you guys updates. One, it makes you feel more at ease. Two, it helps keep the buyer in the game. A few short sales on occasion fail because the buyer walks, and I feel a lot of that has to do with the fact that the agent is not communicating with the buyer. Also, another thing, when you talk to the agent, he should be asking you questions like, how many loans do you have? Do you have a valid hardship? What is your hardship? If you start asking some of these questions to the agent and they dance around the answers, I highly recommend you thank them for your time and move on to another agent. Okay, you found an agent that seems to know what they're doing and they actually do good advertising. They're going to take a lot of pictures of your house and you're going to give them some remarks about, you know, the good stuff about the house, and you're going to get ready to list. Next thing is Hopefully your agent's gonna ask you when you start interviewing him and you choose him, he should ask you how many loans you have. If you have 2 loans, is the second loan a line of credit? If the agent comes right out and tells you that, oh, I'll get you off with no money, he's lying to you. Very, very rarely does a second lender that has a loan that is a line of credit going to let the seller off with no payments. That is an untrue statement. So please, please be advised that you will most likely have to bring some money to close, and you may even have to pay them some money down the road after you close because it's a line of credit. If you use the money to fix up the house, different story. Make sure you give your agent all the pictures and hopefully receipts that you took out the line of credit, put the pool in or a patio or did upgrades, whatever you did. If the agent doesn't ask you that right out of the gate, that's another point, especially when you tell them that you have a second loan that's a line of credit. If he doesn't start asking you how you spent the money and if you can produce receipts for home upgrades, go to another agent. That's another thing that all agents that know what they're doing should ask sellers that have a line of credit, because that is a much, much harder loan to get approved and get the seller off the hook, so to speak, without having to pay the full amount. The bottom line is you want an agent that has closed some short sales. Hopefully they can prove to you that they have training over and above the normal real estate training. Maybe they went out and got their CDPE, Certified Distressed Property Expert designation, or one of the many other short sale designations. Here again, if the agent avoids the question, go to another agent. You really need somebody that's sharp, smart, has your best intentions versus just another short sale that's gonna fail. And I hate to say that, but I see that all the time. So very important, please don't use a family member to do your short sale. I've seen this over and over cause nothing but problems and short sale failure. Please make sure you don't just take the first agent that comes your way. I highly advise that you work as hard, if not harder, to get your short sale done as you did to originally purchase the house. Many people think that there's some magic wand we can wave or the government's gonna come and bail them out, and that's not the case. You have to work with your agent. You have to have a smart agent that knows what they're doing and has experience doing short sales to get this done and keep the foreclosure mark off of your credit. Please make sure you find an agent that knows what they're doing, work with them, and you should be able to get your short sale approved. Because the big myth is banks won't approve of short sales, and I'm gonna tell you right now, unless there's some other motivating factor, 99% of the time, the bank wants to do the short sale and not do the foreclosure. All right? I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you.